Hey there and welcome. Ever wanted to ask someone about their day or their weekend in English, but you weren't quite sure how? Well, today we are going to make that super easy. We're going to master how to ask questions about the past. Look at this question. Were you at home yesterday? It's so common, right? We ask stuff like this all the time. And in just a few minutes, you're going to be able to make questions just like this one with total confidence. To do this, to travel back in time with our questions, we really only need two special words, was and were. Seriously, that's it. Think of them like the keys to your own personal time machine for conversations. Now, to make this incredibly easy to remember, we're going to think about it like a game. We have a solo player, and we have the team. This one simple idea is pretty much the only rule you need to know. So here's how it works. On the left, you see our solo player, was. You use this when you're talking about just one person or one thing. So I, he, she, or it. On the right, we've got our team, which is were. This is for any group, like we or they. And notice you is over there on team were. We'll get to that special player in just a second. So let's lock this in. Anytime you're talking about just one person or thing in the past, it's always going to be was. For instance, I was happy. He was late, or maybe the cat, it, was sleeping. They're all playing solo. And for any group, it's always were. We were hungry, they were on vacation. And remember that special player, you? Well, you always plays for team were. It's funny, right? It doesn't matter if you're talking to just one person or 100 people. In English, you always gets the team treatment, so you were is always the right way to say it. Okay, so we know our players now. Let's start building some questions. It's actually just a simple recipe with only 4 steps. Ready? Here is the entire recipe. First, you choose your time traveler word, was or were, based on if you have a solo player or a team. Step 2, you add the subject. Step 3, you just finish the thought. And step 4, the easiest one of all, just pop a question mark on the end. That's the whole thing.
Let's try it. The subject is he. Is that a solo player or a team? Solo, right? So we start with WS. Was he happy? Simple, clean, perfect.
How about they? Well, that's a team for sure, so we grab were. Were they tired last night? See the pattern? You just follow that simple recipe every single time. It works. Awesome. You can now ask the questions, but what about answering them? Well, I've got good news. It's even easier. Let's take a quick look at how to give those short, simple answers. Okay, let's go back to that first example. Someone walks up to you and asks, was he happy? How do you reply real quick? It is so simple. You just echo the words from the question. For a yes answer, you say, yes, he was. For a no, you say, no, he wasn't. You're just using the same building blocks they gave you.
So what about our team question? Were they tired last night? The exact same logic applies here. No new rules. The pattern just keeps going. You'd say, yes, they were, or no, they weren't. You use the team word were because that's what the question used. It's like a perfect reflection. All right, you've seen the rules, you've seen the examples. Now it's your turn. Let's do a quick practice round together just to make sure this all feels nice and natural for you. Okay, first one up. Take a look at the subject, she. Now, is she a solo player or a team? What's the word that goes in the blank? I'll give you a second. Yes, you got it. It's was, because she is a solo player. Was she at school yesterday? Excellent. Okay, this one's a little bit trickier. The subject is you and your friends. So is that a solo player or is that a team? Think about it. It's were, of course. Because you and your friends is definitely a team. It's more than one person. Were you and your friends at the party? You are totally getting this. Fantastic. In just a few minutes, you've picked up a new communications superpower. So let's do one final super fast review just so it really sticks with you. Everything you need to remember is right here on this one screen. You can think of this as your personal cheat sheet. If the subject is a solo player, I, he, she, it, you use was. If the subject is on the team, you, we, or they, you use were. That's the whole game right there. And that is it. You now have the power to ask and answer these simple questions about anything that happened in the past. That's a huge step forward, really. Well done. And now my final question is for you. What are you going to ask?
Think of one friend and one question you can ask them about yesterday using was or were. Go on and try it out. Thanks so much for joining me.